Running up a bag, I done it. Something that they had, I wanted. So a nigga got it done. Running up a bag, I done it. Something that they had, I wanted.
Look, but in all seriousness, to kind of go off of Amir's question about the what's your most underrated song is, I want to ask you in particular, how long do you think it's acceptable to be called a underrated rapper? Because guys like JID, he's been called underrated pretty much for his whole career. And it's like you could eventually feel like, damn, it's not even being underrated, it's just being unnoticed at that point. So
I think see, this is my problem with rap though. Like everybody, I'm not gonna lie, J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake did an incredible job, but I think the pedestal they try to hold JID up to is as if he's supposed to walk into like Cole's shoes or some shit. Like JID is JID, he's a new legend. And they gotta appreciate a new legend for what a new legend is. Like respectfully, JID is on Dua Lipa and Doja Cat's projects. I ain't never seen no rapper of his caliber be on Popstar Records. I'm being serious.
Right. Word.
Like, I mean, the way he puts words together, him being on Popstar Records, it's incredible. It's incredible, for real. Like, respectfully, it's really incredible. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, if y'all want a thumbnail, put JID as a thumbnail. He won't respond. JID, pay attention. He gonna respond to that. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, he responded. He responded to me on Twitter. One of my videos. I called him out for saying the whack bar. This nigga. A long time ago, I used to have this series on my channel called "The Worst Lyrics in Hip Hop," and I had that nigga JID, bro. He was the first nigga to say something. So this is another thing that me and Kulture be making fun of celebrities about. I didn't at JID on Twitter. I just typed out his name. This nigga found a tweet like 2 minutes later. But
so
I
the thing about JID, he do
please don't say what you know, but I think you about to say.
All right, so this is the thing. So I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the things that I do, I kind of learned from him. I remember watching him as he was coming up. He used to interact with everybody, and I told myself if I ever got a platform, I would interact with everybody, which kind of helped me build a lot of my fan base. I also too was wondering, how is JID finding all of these tweets that don't nobody add him in? Come on, bro. We use the search bar too. We see what y'all saying. We see.
You telling me JID be doing that shit? Oh Lord. Oh,
bro, because you never know. You might find a life-changing tweet off of the strength. Like I've seen people literally say, Chris Patrick has saved my life with music and never added me. And I'm like, bro, are you serious? So like I'll like the tweet, I'll DM them and be like, bro, thank you. And I think that's just more so the purpose. It's just to connect with the fans. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you look. Maybe some people do look for trolls. I personally just look to see who's rocking with me and see what's going on because I'm interested to see what people feel about a lot of my stuff. Like when I drop a freestyle video, I wait till like the next day and I start checking to see what people are saying because I want to get feedback to see what people are saying about the stuff I put out. I'm interested.
Okay.
And I like to connect with everybody.
All the celebrities that like our tweets, like even Murray did that shit. The guy that's on the XSL list right now.
Yeah.
I tweeted something he found it like the next minute. It happened with Blackwatch AB before. I'm like, bro, do y'all niggas just sit on Twitter and go to the search bar looking for y'all name or something?
So word on the street is everybody be on Twitter. They just don't be using it.
I can believe
they
that.
don't be tweeting shit or something. What you mean?
Everybody be on like I would don't put it past you, but like everybody be on Twitter. They just don't be using it.
Shit, the first time that shit happened to me, I was telling a story about how Wale had hung out with this. He had hung out with this Lyft driver because you know what I'm saying, my car was fucked up at the time, so my girl had sent a Lyft out to come pick me up and shit. So the Lyft driver had told me a story about how Wale was hanging out with him. By the way, Amiri, do not at this nigga Wale because he will listen just for his part.
He gonna see it regardless whether I add him or not.
He gonna
same thing with Ugly Guy. That's a whole story in itself.
The funny part is,
oh
boy, we had a story for you, my nigga.
Yo, tell me these off the air so they're not recorded, please.
I got you, bro. Me and Coach have been through some shit on this podcast, my nigga. I'm telling you.
Shit, bro, adventures. But Wale, bro. Funny part is, Wale wound up lying about this and how everything when we were talking on Twitter and everything. But the Lyft driver said that he had won a raffle to hang out with Wale, and Wale just pretty much, they were playing video games. Wale was just pretty much just ignoring this nigga and not saying shit to him. Like he was just, you know what I'm saying, just sitting there playing games, and he would get mad at the game and shit. And he would act annoyed that the nigga wanted some attention and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the fan like want to raffle to hang out with this nigga. So it's like, you know, I want to hang out with a nigga that I want to hang out with. So, you know, they took a picture and everything. Mind you, the Lyft driver showed me the picture. So the Lyft driver can't be fucking lying to me. Like he showed me a picture of these two niggas together. This nigga Wale, I talk about it on Twitter and everything, and this nigga Wale says, "Oh, I was shy in the back." He's like there's a misconception because they thinking, oh, you know, Wale was this was a Lyft ride or some shit that Wale was a part of. Like, no, I was talking about the hangout. So everyone got it fucked up. But once I had cleared it up, he was like, "Oh no, that never happened. I don't do raffles." I'm like, "Nigga, there's a picture. There's a whole picture involved." Like
this is gonna be some hating shit. This is gonna be some hating shit for me to say, but I also don't feel like Wale is even that loved and that famous for somebody to lie about spending time with this nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Like, what does somebody get out of lying but spending time with Wale? Like, who cares that much about him?
I'm also like, I don't have nothing against Wale. I don't care. I think he's a pretty conceited, fucking arrogant, cocky rapper, but there's a lot of rappers like that, like Russ and shit. But you know, that's fine. That's cool. Sometimes it fits their character and makes them better, greater rappers. But how this story wound up checking out so much for me is because the Lyft driver told me he also hung out with J. Cole. And he said that he was in a, you know what I'm saying, because he said that he was a bartender and shit like that before he was a Lyft driver. He was only doing the Lyft shit because of COVID and everything, fucked everything up for the bar. So he said that during his, you know, he was in his bar one time, and J. Cole, and believe it or not, J. Cole had an entourage with him or some shit. So J. Cole was in the bar, and you know what I'm saying, they were talking.
Yeah, J. Cole was rolling with his peoples.
Yeah, so J. Cole was, you know what I'm saying, J. Cole was chilling and shit like that. He was talking to him and everything, talking about how college was and how, you know what I'm saying, tell him to chase his dreams and shit like that. And this is how the whole story checked out. J. Cole dead ass seems like the type of person to do some shit like that. Just like how Wale seems dead ass like the person to ignore the fuck out of you while he's playing video games. Like, I was like, huh? Like, why would this nigga? He had a picture of. He showed me the picture he had of J. Cole, and he showed me the picture he had of Wale. Like, it was clear cut pictures that he took with the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? He said that J. Cole had invited him to, you know what I'm saying, a concert and shit like that, and he went and everything, and it was cool. I don't know too much about the concert shit, but he said that the Wale shit was like eye opener because he didn't think that Wale was like exactly what people said he was, because people say that Wale's a jerk and shit. So I mean, I'm not sitting here saying he's a jerk either, but I mean,
he already sent that angry ass voice message to Complex, nigga. He gonna pull up on us if we keep talking about him.
Man, he gonna Joe Budden our shit. He gonna fucking, you know how Joe Budden got out the car and chased them niggas like 3 blocks.
That was I would have did the same shit though. That was understanding because it was fucking with Joe on some petty shit. I would have did the same thing.
Yeah, they gotta stop fucking with Joe, man.
Joe a goddamn mafia boss. I don't know, y'all niggas just don't understand, bro.
To revert back to even why we even started talking about all this, because the overall point is, I'm just surprised to hear that celebrities just sit on Twitter looking up what people say about him. I just feel like unless somebody, well, in your case, you know, you say you want to look and see, you know, the people praising you. That makes sense. I ain't mad at that at all.
Absolutely.
With people who are looking for trolls, I feel like, no, that's kind of pathetic. It's like, unless somebody directly calls your name out, if you just going out of your way to look for insults about you, that's sad to me.
So I don't think anybody goes looking for trolls. I think they go looking just to see what's going on, and then they
I call cap on that.
Did we not just have a? Did we not? Did I not just tell you? Did I not just tell you about Miss Chica? Did I not? We so eloquently again. Amir did at her, but there are fucking. I've seen her fucking quote people that just said her fucking name and she's just talking about some you're a shrimp dick ass nigga, you're ugly. It's like she be going and on these motherfuckers looking it up, bro. I'm like, you can't do this.
When it came to
I don't know if they look for it. I think sometimes you just end up in these predicaments where you may not be checking for it. And you know what it is? Because I'm not gonna lie, I've went looking for good stuff and I found bad stuff before. And I never respond to it, honestly. But it's just like you may catch somebody on a really bad day. and they might really tweak on you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
they people too
Sure.
at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Luckily,
So that's
luckily, your
one of the
man
things.
JID didn't say nothing too crazy for me because what I had said was, I was like, I had this was after I had uploaded the video, Worst Lyrics in Hip Hop. I was like, man, JID is my man, but I caught him slipping earlier. Like I said, this nigga responded like 2 to 4 minutes later talking about some LOL, what you mean? I was like, well, first of all, hello. Like, how did you even find this tweet? Like, hi, JID. And then and then he was like, what was the lyric like that you was talking about? And I didn't want to tell him. I was like, just go watch the video. This link right above you. This nigga gonna say, I'm good, bro. But thanks anyway. And then somebody else I guess they watched my video already. Somebody responded to JID after he told me he didn't want to go watch the video. They was like, oh, he talking about when you said, JID don't take no shit. I'm not a toilet. And then JID responded to that person. He was like, oh, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That shit was kind of bad.
Like, yo, one thing I'm gonna tell you this. One thing I do fuck with Jid, bro, he a good sport, bro. He a good sport. Cause I'm not gonna lie, he had a very similar situation with one of my mans. One of my homies, he just, he be picking on some of these rappers. And him and Jid got into it many times before. I'm not gonna hold you. And just by the grace of God, I ended up meeting Jid for the third time based on one of them interactions. Crazy, right place, right time. But yeah. Jid a good sport, bro. Jid know all this stuff is jokes for real talk. I mean, that's just what I be observing because I study all of them for the most part. But he just seems like a lot of this stuff be jokes. Like, he don't take this shit to heart for real, bro.
I just peeped that this shit happened almost. I just found the tweet because he sent me something else saying, "Oh, it's all love, bro. I support your grind. I'm actually glad that I was a part of the video. I don't be tripping for real." That was October.
Yeah.
That was October 2018. That was a long ago time ago.
Yeah, he don't take that shit to heart, bro. Niggas, a lot of these, like, I feel like as an artist, obviously you do catch people sometimes on the wrong day, wrong type of time type shit. But honestly, it's like, what do I feel like taking my time out and really putting it into? I could be mad at you for saying something, or I could real life just be like, you know what, bro? I'm good. Like, I got things to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. That's me though. I mean, everybody different. Everybody's different. If it's me though, I know as I get bigger in this thing, I know a lot of people probably gonna be talking work about me too. I already know what they're gonna be saying, but I'm just gonna be like, all right, bro, like, what do you want me to do? Like, can't change me.
That's
how, like the old saying goes, you can't please everybody. A lot of the time you just gotta ignore that shit.
Absolutely. My man Miz always says when it comes to the music, it ain't about even just impressing, like, don't worry about trying to impress niggas. Just create what works for you and you're gonna be good. If people hating on that, I mean, at least you creating what's true to your heart. That's why I think a lot of these niggas don't ever take shit to heart because they create what's really true to them. For real.
Now, this actually, since we're still talking about JID, this is gonna sound like kind of ignorant for me to ask this question because I don't know how rapper like collaborations work. And I don't even know if I'm exposing the track list for your next project. But have you ever just flat out asked JID to be on one of his songs or for him to be on one of your songs? Have you ever done that?
Nah. I mean, I think I might have one time, but everything comes at the right time when it's time. You know what I'm saying? You can't rush certain things. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's your way of saying you waiting for him to ask you instead of you doing it yourself.
No.
If he asks you, bro, you telling me you know you're gonna say yes if he asks me on your shit.
No. It ain't even like that. It really comes down to the fact that like you gotta build relationships with people and they gotta rock with you. And also it comes down to the fact that there's a time. Just because JID fuck with like one of my verses, because at the time when I asked, he fuck with me, but he ain't really fuck with me like that. I mean, I think he rock with me now a little bit more and shit like that. But like again, what I'm learning and all this shit, like when it's time, it's time. When it's time, it's time. When it's time for things to happen, it's time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
like
say
I can't
it like
rush
this.
nothing.
Hold on, JID. If you just so happen to catch this, you want to collab with Chris Patrick, it's gonna be the greatest song of all time. But let me add this point. Let me add this.
I have a lot to say. I think him and I are gonna make a very incredible song when the time does come. 100%. I think we're gonna make some heat. I don't doubt that at all. But when it come.
Yep, and Mr. JID, when you do ask Chris Patrick, so eventually, when you do ask him to be a part of your song, I'm saying, I know my way around the hook. You feel me?
Oh Jesus!
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to listen, man. Listen.
What's that Vince Staples? What's that law average? Y'all heard law averages by Vince Staples yet?
No.
Listen to law averages by Vince Staples. There's a good line in there.
No, I can't listen to Vince Staples, but that nigga scares me, bro. I can't listen to him. He too intimidating. Yeah. After I heard XSL freestyle, I can't listen to him. He's too scary.
He's incredible. He's really incredible. Let me just say that. Vince
you don't remember his opening line in his XSL freestyle, Culture?
I do not.
I don't either.
He said, "Oh, okay." His first line of his freestyle was, "I apologize if I might be the reason why your son didn't make it back home. He should have gave up the phone." That right there was all I needed to hear. That shit. I'm like, oh,
That's incredible. That's
this nigga is too good for me, bro.
Incredible. That's incredible writing. That's incredible.
It is, and that's why I can't listen to him. I ain't trying to be scared about that nigga.
Bro, man, he be talking, bro. Like that's bro, I like the rawness. That's why I rock with Vince. Like his rawness is crazy, bro.
Vince Staples seems like the type of dude that's like, oh fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like as soon as you say something negative, he's gonna pop off. But I mean, I've watched a few interviews from him. He's really a down to earth, chill ass dude.
It's like anybody. You press them, they will respond. But he's a very down to earth, very calm, chill dude. But again, like anybody, you push their buttons, they're gonna respond. Nobody lets things just slide off the shoulder a lot of times, regardless of where they are in life. They will check you.
and some niggas like Samad Savage. Some niggas like Samad Savage got cousins that'll pull up on you. Cousins and company.
Cousins
bro,
and co.
Trust me, we all got cousins who will pull up, bro. For real.
You say that. You say that you know, people are supposed to let things go and stuff, and you don't know about my beefs, brother. People
because y'all be going, from what I've heard so far, y'all be going crazy.
Nah,
like,
bro.
Y'all be dragging people to the dirt, so it makes sense why they respond. Like that's the reason, you know what I'm saying?
But do you understand that? Do you understand the impact that you gotta have? I'm sitting on my couch right now talking to the great Chris Patrick. Before this interview, I've gotten into so many fucking beefs and have had so many celebrities talk to me on some negative shit, and I'll just be in my house playing 2K, just chilling. Do you understand the impact that you gotta have as a 24-year-old black man from Detroit, Michigan, that his aspirations is to just live his life and be alive? They're responding to me on some negative shit, wanting me to stop what I'm saying, caring so much about what I'm saying.
Because the fact of the matter is, a lot of times when you say negative things, even positive things, you're no longer a celebrity anymore. You're no longer a celebrity. You're a person again. That's what happens a lot of the times. Like even with the whole thing with the security guard disrespecting Nipsey's mans and then him smacking the shit out of him. Like when everything's Gucci when we straight, but I know when things go left, when things get negative, you bring me back down to earth again, and I'm gonna respond the way any human being would respond. You know what I'm saying? It's not it's no one's job to be the bigger person. Because I look at it like this: y'all could have been the bigger people by not saying anything. Now you leaving it in the hands of the person you said it about to respond, and they don't got to be a big person because you ain't choose to be. You feel me? So that's how it always ends up, coming around full circle. For real.
Hold up, say that one more time for the fools listening right now. Go, say it again, man.
I mean, when you do, to be honest, when you as the host of the podcast choose not to be the bigger person, it's in God's hands at that point. Like, to be completely honest, it's in God's hands. Whatever they decide to do at that point after that, it's in God's hands. You can't even control it anymore. If she could decide to say she want to pull up on y'all, she got all the right to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
okay. I'm guessing that Chris Patrick is on Tory Lane's side as well for the shit he did to Dax. He just said if you talk about somebody, they got every right to pull up. So he on Tory Lane's side too.
No, not at all. But
so now let me ask you, bro. So if Chica pulled up on us right now in a truck full of like 6 other niggas in front of me and Culture talking about apologize, both of y'all niggas, like you gonna be like, hey, Chica right, she in the right. You taking her side, bro?
Nah, but I'm not taking nobody's side. It's just that's just the code of niggatry. Like if you gonna talk that work, if you gonna talk that work, if you gonna talk that work in the streets, you gotta be ready for when the streets respond, bro. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes.
I'll put it like this in a specific I'm saying this situation with Dax and shit like that, because we already talked about it with some Samad. Man, he talking about he gonna take the bullet. Nigga, I'm slapping the fuck out of Tory, and I'm like, come out the car, nigga. Let's go. Like, y'all gonna jump me? I'm not saying sorry, nigga. You ask for a diss, you getting a diss. Like, that's not the streets at that point. That's a pussy right there.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. It's like with the Dax situation and Tory, once you put something out into the world, you are now subjected to receive the consequences that follow, and it's up to you on how you decide to answer.
But that's crazy. I seen people in their comment sections of me and Amiri Samad's interview. It literally was what was it? That Dax episode. I think it was
That was the second one, I think. Yeah, that was
yes,
the
second one. I seen someone in the comments saying that, and this is what I truly believe. Tory Lanez asked everybody, the world, to diss him, to say something crazy. It's just so happened a YouTuber said something rawer than everybody else. Like fucking you, like Don Q didn't say nothing crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? I forget if he dissed Beanie Siegel or whatever. Fuck, I forget who everyone was that said something crazy to him. But Dax was like the top nigga, like the one that really got everybody's attention. Like I'm talking millions of views in like a couple fucking hours. Nigga was really pulling a crowd. And I guess Tory didn't. I don't know if that deflated his little ass ego. His ego is bigger and taller than him. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's like you asked the world to diss you. And when one nigga did it, you pulled up on him and you made him fear for his life. Now, if it was me, nigga, you gonna have to kill me. I'm gonna die on that sword. I dissed you. I made you look like a bitch. What you gonna do about it? You gonna pull up? You gonna fight me? All right, nigga. We can fight.
Honestly, man, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? My word of advice, I just stay away from all of it. I got bigger mission to move, so I kind of just stay out the way for real.
Oh, word. That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
But I totally understand. I totally understand where you're coming from, though, because I get it. It's like freedom of speech, but at the same time, it's freedom of speech, but freedom of response as well.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah. For sure.
And this is what I said to Samad as well. I just feel like it depends on what you say, to that person. Like, if somebody just straight up said, man, like Chris Patrick is one of the worst rappers I ever heard. I don't see where he getting all this fame from. If you pull up on a nigga for that, you just find a reason to fight somebody. But if a nigga said some wild shit, like came at you, your family, your girl, whatever, yeah, go ahead, beat his ass. But if it was just some small shit, like, man, Chris Patrick overrated, I don't think a nigga should get his ass beat for that, bro. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Hey,
for sure.
I'm with you because it has happened. But I definitely understand it. I definitely get it.